everyone, today I'm going to be watching episode 5 of Obi Wan Kenobi. I'm so excited to watch this episode. It's been a week since last week's episode and I have no idea where they're going with the series. I have so many questions and there's like only 2 episodes left of the series, so I have no idea how they're going to answer them all in time. But you know what, I'm going to stop rambling, we're going to head straight into it, I'm going to react and then as always do a little chatting segment at the end just to go over my thoughts and feelings of this episode. But honestly, I started the series saying I had low expectations. Suddenly now I have high expectations and now I'm just like, how are they going to finish the series in 2 episodes? Like, what's going to happen? And yeah, we're just going to go straight into it today. I have to say though, thinking of it, I really hope we get some Clone War flashbacks. You know, just something a bit more. Because they have Hayden Christensen and we haven't really seen him in the show. And they really publicised that he was in the show. So hopefully some flashbacks maybe. Yes! Oh my god, I didn't even know that was going to happen. Yes! I'm so happy we got a flashback. I didn't even know we were going to get one. I feel like Lola's been taken over like Chopper from Rebels. This is what's happened. It's not just a tracker, they've literally took over Lola as a droid. I think this is why Vader let him go at the last episode. Vader doesn't want Obi-Wan to take him as he has been. He wants to take him Obi-Wan at his full height to prove he's the better one. That is Anakin. I think I understand now. And I'm annoyed I didn't get it last episode. I was just like, why is he not taking him? But now I understand. Anakin always wanted to beat Obi-Wan. And this is his indulgence. Why is it every time like there's a time sensitive issue, it's like how long do you need and that, and they're always like, well, realistically 3 or 4 hours to do this, and they're like, you have 1, and somehow they always get it done. Like, why say 3 or 4 hours in the first place? Obi-Wan was in shock knowing finding out he was Vader. He was shocked that Vader would tell someone. Why didn't she just do that in the first place? Oh, look at that. Oh, come on. Now it's all making sense. All the like things we thought were inconsistencies from episode 1 of 4, they aren't. Anakin didn't know it was her, and he was shocked not because they reveal that Anakin was Vader. He was more shocked at the reveal that Reva knew who he was. Yeah, come on. Come on, Rebels. Come on, Rebels, you can do it. Leia. Okay, this episode's good. This is a good episode. Oh, look at the droid! Come on, Tala. I do feel like the fight scenes with Tala could be a bit better executed because they do feel a bit like slapsy rather than like going for it. Oh, she's gonna die, isn't she? Oh, she's badass. May the Force be with you. Give me a damn book about this woman. Mini TV show. Anything. Knew she was going to die at some point. I got hopeful in previous episodes. Why are all my favourite characters dying? Last week was Terrace Nube. We found him in the tombs. And now it's like, why do I get attached with secondary characters? Pass his Padawan and become a knight. Like, this is a lot of aggression. Obi-Wan hid a lot from the council. Whoa. Was this the decoy? They knew it. Oh, that's good. That was good. You just want him to pull out the lightsaber, but he's... This is arrogance. This is Anakin's arrogance. But she's putting up a good fight. He did know. Of course, Vader knew. Of course Vader knew. But this is interesting. Yes! This is what they were using her. Oh, I started off this reaction video saying I had a lot of questions. I didn't know how they were going to answer a lot of them. Quite a few got answered here. We found out Reva's origins finally, which I think was really important. We found out how she knew it was Anakin. We found out why Obi-Wan looked so shocked when Reva revealed it. It wasn't the fact that Reva revealed it. It was the fact that Reva knew. He knew Anakin wouldn't want anyone to know who he really was. So that was really interesting to see. I kind of like it they just left Reva. Of course they would, because that was a threat. If they ever came across her again, they were going to just kill her. This time they just left her. But Reva really does inhabit a lot of Sith-like qualities. She is very ambitious and out for herself. Revenge, hatred, the hatred of Anakin and what he did, the betrayal from that experience as a child. Then like being left, having to witness her basically her entire family wiped out in front of her. Very heartbreaking stuff. It's very emotional, very evocative. We can understand what her motivations are. The fact that she's been trying to get the Grand Inquisitor role, not only for power and prestige, because let's face it, if she did manage to kill Vader, his spot would probably open, though I'm not sure if the Emperor would take her, but I mean, he would probably take anyone who beat Anakin, if we're fair. Like, he was going to take Luke if Luke was willing. So it's very interesting we have those mirroring, and the fact is now we see at the end of that episode Reva is very much still alive. I mean, a lightsaber at the stomach, yes, you would think could kill you, but we saw Maul chopped in half and he survived. Cauterizes the wound straight away, lightsaber, so that might be a positive of it. However, Reva, she's now found out there's children. She will, I don't want to have a redemption arc. I feel like this can either go two ways next week. Either Reva tries to take Luke and Obi-Wan kills her, or Reva decides to join the rebels. And I don't think that's going to happen, because right now in this episode she got betrayed by Obi-Wan. She expected Obi-Wan to be there as backup, and he wasn't. He went off with the rebels. He went off with Leia. He left her. She didn't have the backup. Her plan was revealed, even though it appears the Grand Inquisitor and Vader always knew, which didn't, it was a surprise and I wasn't surprised. It was going to go 50-50. But yeah, a lot going on in that episode. Tala, main side characters. Whenever I watch any show at all, you can guarantee I will find a side character, I will grow attached to them, and they die. However, I really hope they look at Tala and maybe include like a book. Like, let's see her go for the existence of maybe as a civilian during the beginning of the Empire, who would join up and why they would join up. Like, let's see that mindset, and then let's see that mindset change to the rebels and joining them and the experiences, because I feel like we have a lot of, like, Tala has a lot of potential that way. So I think it would be really like disappointing if they didn't explore the character and the like origins especially, and give us more insight, because Star Wars is much more than the Jedi and Sith. It's very much the different cultures, the different politics, the different stories. I mean, we get stories like with Kanan and Hera in New Dawn. We have the Rebels series. We have the Bad Batch series. So the Mandalorian series even. There's a lot of aspects in Star Wars what aren't pertaining to the whole Skywalker saga. So it would be nice to see maybe Tala's story retold in the future. But yeah, so next episode, I'm presuming based on what we see in episode 4, Leia will be reunited with her parents on Alderaan. Luke, I feel like he will have no idea what's going on. Like, I feel like it's very much if Reva gets near him, he'll be like his back's turned at the time and Obi-Wan kind of saves him, like that kind of situation. I do not foresee them having much interaction with each other, because Luke is just very oblivious. In A New Hope, he is very oblivious to everything what's going on anyway, so I just feel like they'll just continue that, which is fine. Vader, still home for Obi-Wan maybes, not give up maybes, but presume he's gone back into hiding now, that he's lost him for good, and he's not going to be able to catch him again. I don't know. Maybe try and use someone else? Who knows? I'm going to go in with a very open mind next week, see what happens over the course of the episode, but I'm excited. I'm excited. This has definitely been my favourite episode by far, possibly. Oh no, and also I love the flashbacks to Anakin and Obi-Wan. I kind of hope next week maybe we get a flashback with Anakin and Obi-Wan again. Maybe it's a Padme, like, you know, I don't know, Natalie Portman might have come back, like just like a brief cameo, see them all together. Maybe it's Ahsoka, could possibly see, I don't know. Maybe it's a Rex cameo, Satine, Qui-Gon. I feel like Satine and Qui-Gon are two very much like impactful forces. And it was just nice, like, just to see them as a cameo. Maybe it's like Obi-Wan just remembering everyone who's gone. But yeah, we have a lot of questions. I feel like there's a lot of questions what aren't going to be answered in the series. Like, what are they doing in the tomb with the Jedi? What are, like, frozen? And I presume frozen, all the corpses are being held up within a amber like thing, because there's going to be a lot of questions there. So I feel like this series will end with Obi-Wan returning to Tatooine. Maybe he's helping the path in some way or form, but majorly staying like behind the scenes. Maybe he's taking on the name Fulcrum, since we know quite a few people use Fulcrum within the Rebel Alliance. So who knows? There's going to be a lot, but I feel like they're opening a lot of questions for what they're going to be exploring throughout other TV shows, so that'd be quite good. But yeah, please let me know what you thought of today's episode. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you agree with anything I said? And if you enjoyed this reaction and review video, please feel free to give it a like, a comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you next week. May the Force be with you. Bye.